Jazz is not a subject you just come in, you read the book and you learn it, now I know how to play jazz. It takes years, and it takes doing it. You know, and Chico has been doing it for many, many, many years.
Chico Hamilton's place in the program at the New School is special because he is one of the individuals who has written the performance history of jazz.
The hippest thing about the New School is the fact that all the instructors are pros, are professionals in their craft. It's what I do. I've never done anything else other than shine shoes as a kid. And as a kid shining shoes, I made enough money to buy my first set of drums. My first day of teaching, I realized that this could be some way for me to give something back to music, my craft. Because music had been, and is still, very good to me.
One of my favorite things in his class was listening to the stories about where he traveled, the people he played with. Always amazing stories and very passionate about what he was doing, which created a very good environment for us to learn and to get inspiration to go on.
He wants them to learn how to play jazz and to swing and do it correctly. He could care less about this new theory and all of that stuff. You know, he wants them to learn how to snap their fingers when they play, you know.
That's it, everybody. Now here's the boogie-woogie, solid beat. Come on, you dancers, on your feet.
Joe Jones was the drummer with the Count Basie Orchestra. Joe Jones was my mentor. Joe Jones changed me completely. Not only me, he influenced just about every drummer that was on the scene at that time. We talked just about every day, but we never talked about drums. But I got a drum lesson every day and talking with him, talking about life.
Someone who is a great musician, who has spent time developing his or her voice, will be the kind of person who makes it easier for a student to understand the importance of discovering his or her own voice in their development. Chico Hamilton is one of those people.
Chico doesn't tell you how to play, really. He wants to see the real you come out.
Find your own personality in the music. In other words, we sort of frown on copycats. Yeah.
He just sets you free. You know, he doesn't tell you, you know, play C major here or F major there. He just blow, you know?
Do your own thing. Play yourself. The music is you. You know, it's part of your personality. Yeah, Chico's like that.
He puts you at ease. You know, he just makes you realize that, all right, this is music. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be relaxed. If you're not relaxed, then you can't play.
It's always been a melodic instrument to me. I know how to get a sound out of it, and I maintain a triad, 1, 3, 5 chord, do, da, da, right? As long as you get 3 different tones, that's it. You use your touch. You're junking with it.
The Chico Hamilton sound is this very unique, cool groove with in-tune musicians listening to each other, playing acoustically. And now on the top of all that, over all that, is this beautiful melody. A very simple, clear, easy to sing melody. Once he starts his tempo, it's like a heartbeat. It really, really swings, and it feels good.
But we happen to know I'm your star pupil, because I reflect back to you your own talent.
I'd hate to take a bite of you. You're a cookie full of arsenic.
Sweet Smells to Death. It was a good film.
Burt Lancaster, Tony Curtis,
and the Chico Hamilton Quintet.
All of a sudden, I was in showbiz. I didn't know anything about showbiz before. And being in showbiz, your life changed. And I just started getting cooler. I was in England working with Lena Horne, me and my quartet. And I was doing a movie with Roman Polanski, which was Repulsion. So I spent all my days out on the set with Roman and the nights playing with Lena. He was the hippest director I've ever worked for. He never forgot why he hired me.
Repulsion.
At the beginning of every class, every new semester, he doesn't say a word. He just sits there quietly, but before all the students walk in, he writes on the blackboard, "Leave egos outside!" Exclamation point.
Come on in. How you doing? 12-bar blues. Okay. Miss Piano, 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let it sustain. Just... Okay? You cool?
Yes.
Most of the students, they like him very much. And I do know he's strict, you know. I know that about him.
And if you miss it again, you're going to have to buy us all a drink.
So he would put you in place. Like, listen, this is the way it's done. Like, this is the way you have to think. So he wasn't just brushing it off and say, okay, next, you know. He made you do it. It was a lot of laughter in that class and smiling, and like I always come back to the openness and the good environment that he created. Just the cool. He's cool.
What's given me the most satisfaction is just knowing that hanging out with him, you don't just learn about music, you learn about life.
I think he's an amazing musician and an awesome person, and I'm very thankful for everything that he taught us.
We've been friends for so long, it's hard for me to just define it down to one thing. You know? It's good when you can have a friend like that and you don't have to think about it. It's just natural.
Best friends.
Yeah.
Shit, man, that's good, man. What you say your name was, man?
No, I love him. I think he's a very special individual. And I'm very happy that he, for more than 20 years, has been able to give his heart and soul to so many younger musicians coming up. And he still plays his ass off.